So good morning everyone. Magandang araw, maayong buntag, naimbag nga adlaw. Welcome to this year's Barangay and Local Social Welfare and Development Officers Summit, entitled Building Collaborative Initiatives for Communities. This summit invites barangay officials, local social welfare and development officers from the provincial, city, and municipal levels, ECCD focal persons, ECCD service providers, such as barangay health workers, barangay nutrition scholars, child development teachers, and child development workers. On behalf of the Early Childhood Care and Development Council, we would like to thank you for joining us via live stream on our official Facebook page. We appreciate your support as we continue in this year's 2023 Early Years Fair as part of the 31st National Children's Month celebration. Before we proceed with our summit, join us for a short moment of reflection. Heavenly Father, in this moment of heartfelt prayer, I lift up every precious child into your loving arms. You have knit them together with purpose and promise, and they are a gift beyond measure. May your tender love and grace surround them, guiding their steps as they navigate this world. Bless their innocent hearts and with joy, laughter, and curiosity. Grant them wisdom beyond their years and hunger for truth. May they grow in faith, hope, and love, knowing that you are their constant source of strength and refuge. Guard them against harm, both seen and unseen, and surround them with godly influences that will shape their character and nurture their souls. Help them to embrace kindness, empathy, and compassion, becoming beacons of light in a world that desperately needs your love. Amen. Again, good morning. I am Kara Uy of the Early Childhood Care and Development Council, and I will be your host for today's Barangay and Local Social Welfare and Development Officers Summit, Building Collaborative Initiatives for Communities. I know that some of our viewers have started to share where they are watching from, so let me acknowledge some of them. Shout out to ECCD service providers from the local government units of the following local government units. Luna Apayao, Bauco, Mountain Province, Ibaan, Batangas, El Salvador City, Delphine Albano, Isabela, LGU Antipas, Tibiao, Antique, Panganiban, Camarines Norte, Polangao, Albay, and NCDC Salapadan. Now, this November, we are celebrating the 31st National Children's Month with its theme, Healthy, Nourished, Sheltered, ensuring the right to life for all. In line with that is the 2023 Early Years Fair, building pathways of healthy foundations for every Filipino child and family. Just this Monday, we conducted the Child Development Workers and Teachers webinar, Fostering Foundations from the Beginning. It was overwhelming to see your support. It might have been a challenge for us and our participants due to some of technical issues, but we are still very grateful for your continued support and participation. At that time, our resource persons, Ms. Leia Manongdo and Ms. Josefina Gonzalez, from the Department of Science and Technology, Food and Nutrition Research Institute, shared the different programs and services of their agency. They highlighted their research on our, as Filipinos, nutritional behavior and needs, which serve as a basis for our programs and policies in child development centers and the community as a whole. Now, during the webinar, feeding practices for the first 1,000 days were also emphasized. Kahit po sa akin ay may bagong kaalaman tungkol sa dami ng beses na kailangan pakainin ng isang batang 6 na taong gulang pa lang at breastfeeding pa. O kaya naman yung iba't ibang anyo o itsura ng malnutrisyon. Isa pa po na naalala ko ay yung patungkol sa food diversity, kung saan inirekomenda na 5 sa 7 food groups ang dapat nakakain. At base daw po sa pag-aaral ay bumababa ang diversity na ito habang tumatanda ang mga bata. Ngayon, kung hindi niya pa po napapanood ang aming webinar, ay libre po itong mapapanood sa aming Facebook page. Nakapin po ito sa aming page para madali niyong mahanap. Tandaan lang po na hindi na po kami magbibigay ng certificate of participation dahil nagsara na po ang aming form noong nakaraang November 22 para sa evaluation ng programa. Ngayon naman po, sa ngayong araw ay dadako na po tayo sa ating summit. To formally open today's summit and extend the Early Childhood Care and Development Council's warm greetings, please help me welcome Vice Chairperson and Executive Director, Dr. Teresita G. Inchong, to give her opening remarks.
Local government units, local social development officers from provincial, city, and municipal levels, ECCD focal persons, barangay officials, and ECCD service providers. Good morning. The Early Childhood Care and Development Council extends its warm welcome to you and wishes you a happy National Children's Month. Every November, through the enactment of Republic Act 10661, the country celebrates the National Children's Month, a time when we uphold children in their rights. And with the adoption of the UN Convention on the Rights of the Children, these continue to be significant as we uphold children's right to survival, the right to protection, right to development, and the right to participation. The 2023 Early Years Fair, Building Pathways of Healthy Foundation for Every Filipino Child and Families, is envisioned as a platform where we can exchange ideas, insights, experiences, harnessing the power of collaboration. In this shared responsibility and opportunity, we can make a difference in the lives of very young children, their families. In today's Barangay and Local Social Welfare Development Officers Summit, we highlight and commend initiatives of local government units in health and nutrition that greatly affect the holistic development of children. In light of unprecedented challenges, local government units have continued their implementation of innovative and effective programs and strategies to ensure that communities are healthy, nourished, and sheltered. Today, we have the opportunity and privilege to hear from the Department of Health, which is a council member agency. They will be providing us with key understanding on healthy learning institutions and how local government units can take this challenge. We also have local government units to share their programs of best practices. May their experiences inspire us and provide us with insights that may be contextualized to fit other LGUs' needs and setting. The Council is grateful for your efforts in contributing to children in reaching their full potential. Your dedication and commitment are greatly appreciated. As mentioned during the launch of the 2023 Early Fair, it is my hope that this will serve as a catalyst for a positive change to empower families, educators, service providers, and local government units. Magkaisa tayo sa adhikain ito at isulong ang karapatan ng bawat Pilipino. Sama-sama nating siguraduhin na ang bawat batang Pilipino ay batang may bukas.
Thank you, Dr. Inshong. Indeed, this is the time to celebrate children, to uphold their rights, and to put children at the forefront. It's also worth noting that this emphasis goes beyond the month of November, especially for local government units who implement yearly ECCD programs and services. Now, this year's Barangay and Local Social Welfare and Development Officers Summit, building collaborative initiatives for the communities, is very timely for this purpose. For years now, since we have started implementing this program, whether in person or online, it has served as a platform where ideas are shared and collaboration is initiated. We continue to highlight best practices of local government units who are champions, as we would sometimes refer to, that provide other local government units the perspective in upgrading their own ECCD programs and services. Through the presentations in this morning's summit, it is this summit's objective to provide awareness on early childhood health and nutrition and its importance to early learning and how to respond effectively using a community approach. Present how community involvement can support and protect children and their families' health and nutrition and overall well-being. And lastly, to present the importance of developing appropriate programs and services that provide quality healthcare and nutrition to children and their families. To start our summit, let me introduce our keynote speaker. He has earned his master's degree in public health
Engineer
and
Lilibeth
health
Manolo,
policy studies
Mr.
from
Rodney
the University
Zamora,
of the
to
Philippines,
our dear
Manila,
Barangay and
and
Local
he
Social
is the
Welfare and
Officer in
Development
Charge,
Officers,
Director 4 of the
distinguished
Health
guests,
Promotion
a
Bureau
pleasant
of the
morning to all of
Department
you.
of Health.
We
To
are
all our
excited to be part of this
participants,
summit,
let us
held in
give a
consonance with the
virtual round of
31st National
applause to
Children's Month theme,
Director
Healthy,
Rodley
Nourished,
Desmond
Sheltered,
Daniel M.
ensuring the
Cadza.
right to life for all. Despite coming from different national government agencies, different levels of government, or even different backgrounds, today marks Healthy, Nourished, Sheltered, Aura, to our dear Barangay and Local Social Welfare and Development Officers, distinguished guests, a pleasant morning to all of you. We are excited to be part of this summit, held in consonance with the 31st National Children's Month theme, Healthy, Nourished, Sheltered, ensuring the right to life for all. Despite coming from different national government agencies, different levels of government, or even different backgrounds, today marks an opportunity for us to come together and strengthen our commitment to advancing the well-being of Filipino children. The early years of a child serve as the foundation for a healthy and fulfilling life. This year's National Children's Month theme underscores the importance of early childhood health and nutrition, recognizing them as fundamental rights that lay the groundwork for a prosperous future. It is therefore imperative that we, as community leaders, focus our efforts on providing developmentally appropriate experiences and creating environments that promote the holistic well-being of our youngest constituents. At the Department of Health, we aspire for a healthy Pilipinas where Filipinos are health literate and health seeking. Settings are health enabling and governance is health supporting. We also envision that having optimum health is within reach. To make this happen, we are working to make healthy behaviors the easier choice for everyone, every time, everywhere. By creating healthy communities, healthy workplaces, and healthy schools. We recognize that learning institutions, including child development centers, are critical for promoting young learners' health, development, and well-being. Research has shown that whole school approaches to promoting health and well-being can improve cognitive functioning and school readiness, student attendance and retention at school, in addition to providing benefits for the health and well-being of children, school staff, and the wider local community. Through the Healthy Learning Institutions program, we aim to turn our child development centers and learning centers into health supporting settings through the following strategies: integration of health promotion intervention into school planning documents and strategies, investment in physical resources and infrastructure to enable learners to practice healthy behaviors in the center, conduct of social or recreational activities in centers for learners and personnel to promote social and emotional development, health education workshops with parents, guardians, and community members to reinforce healthy behaviors and practice at home, integration of health-related competencies, topics, materials, and activities in school lessons, and development of referral networks within the reach of the center and the local government for easier access to healthcare services. Under the Universal Healthcare Law, we are likewise mandated to carry out the promotion of the 7 healthy habits covering nutrition and physical activity, environmental health, immunization, substance use, mental health, sexual and reproductive health, and violence and injury prevention. With the ECCD Council, DSWD, DILG, and other educational national government agencies, we are currently finalizing this framework to transform childhood development centers into healthy learning institutions. This emphasizes the critical role of multi-sectoral and interagency collaboration at the national and local levels in ensuring the well-rounded development of Filipino children. As social welfare and development officers, you play a pivotal role as guardians of our community's well-being. As we commence the Barangay and Local Social Welfare and Development Officers Summit, I urge you to keep in mind the communities we seek to serve. Let us explore innovative ways to engage our communities and build a network that advocates for the rights and well-being of every child. This summit does not only emphasize the importance of our children's health, but also highlights the importance of our role as leaders, educators, and role models in keeping them healthy, nourished, and sheltered. May this event serve as a platform to explore and discuss effective community-based strategies tailored to the unique needs of our localities. Let this summit be a catalyst for change and a source of inspiration for each of us to champion early childhood health and nutrition. Rest assured that the DOH will provide the support in promoting the health and well-being of every Filipino. Together, let us create a future where every child has the chance to grow with the right experiences. Sama-sama natin isulong ang malusog at masigla na kinabukasan para sa ating kabataan. Sama-sama natin silang gabayan tungo sa isang healthy Pilipinas. Maraming salamat po.
Thank you, Director Carza, for your wonderful message. Indeed, it was very inspiring and very informative, though it's very short. Nakita natin yung pagkakaroon or yung pagsabi na creating an environment that is healthy, no? So, hindi lang po siya sa pagiging malusog. Meron po ang being health literate Filipinos, health seeking behavior po ng mga magulang, ng mga pamilya, no? Meron din po tayong pagiging health enabling and health supportive. Also, he mentioned yung iba't ibang strategies or yung nakikita nating paraan para maabot ito. Meron po yung integration of health promotion intervention and strategies, yung investment in physical resources and improvement of infrastructures that would help or that would allow Filipinos to practice healthy behaviors, and yung pag-conduct po natin ng iba't ibang recreational activities that would support their health and their nutrition. Again, thank you, Director Carza, for accepting our invitation and sharing with us what a healthy Pilipinas would look like and how local government units can begin their initiatives towards achieving these in their centers and communities. Now, let us go to our presentations from the field, from implementers in the local government unit. First, we would have the municipality of Talavera. The municipality of Talavera was awarded one of the most improved local government units in environmental health services in 2021 for giving priorities to environmental health that led to improvements in their water supply, sanitation services, food safety, governance and health promotion, and overall hygiene of the community. Here to present and share the municipality's initiatives is a representative from the Municipal Environment and Natural Resources Office. Let us welcome Engineer Lilibeth Manolo.
Hello po. Isa pong makakalikasang umaga po sa lahat. And first of all, I would like to take this opportunity to thank Early Childhood Care and Development Council for giving us a chance to share some of the programs of our local government unit when it comes to environmental management and how it is significantly important in nourishing our children. And this is related to your theme for this 2023 year.
Talavera
Building pathways to healthy foundation for every Filipino child and families. So in behalf of my local chief executive, Mayor Nerito S. Santos Jr., ako po si Engineer Lilibeth M. Manalo, ang Municipal Environment and Natural Resources Officer ng LGU Talavera, proud to present to you an audiovisual prepared by our Municipal Tourism Office, comprising of some of the projects incorporated in our solid waste management. So, Ms. Cara, please.
Talavera's Sustainable Waste Management. Matatagpuan sa Barangay Bagong Silang sa bayan ng Talavera ang Material Recovery Facility kung saan dito ay mayroong Plastic Waste Processing Facility at Ecological Solid Waste Management, Plastic Waste Processing System, Plastic Crusher, Washing Tub and Dryer, Press Machine, Extruder and Molding, Rotary Drum Composter, Dual Drum Composter, Shredder. Recover waste or plastic scraps into a useful products. Mga basura ng plastic na mula sa pinagbalatan ng biscuit, candy, sachet, at sandubag na kasalukuyang ginagawang paso. Ang mga paso na gawa sa plastic ng basura ay napapakinabangan ng bawat barangay para taniman ng mga iba't ibang gulay. Recycle plastic plant box, made from 10 kilograms of plastic waste. Ayon sa Menro, 8 paso sa isang araw ang kanilang nagagawa mula sa 80 kilos na plastic waste. Composting. Anim na porsyento na mula sa mga bulok na gulay o nabibilang sa wet biodegradable at 40% na tuyong dahon at damo o dry biodegradable ang kanilang ginagamit para sa composting. Mayroon din naman mga barangay na gumagawa ng paraan na makaipon ng maraming plastic mula sa kanilang mga residente at kapalit naman ang pagbibigay nila ng noodles, delata at bigas tulad ng Barangay Pula, Bagong Silang, Bagong Sikat, Casalucan, Este at Mamandil. Ang lahat po ng barangay sa Talavera ay inaasahan makiisa sa proyektong ito. Reuse, reduce, and recycle. Help protect and save the environment. Thank you po, Municipal Environment and Natural Resources Office, Menro, Ma'am Lilibeth Manalo, Ma'am Francisca Guevara and staff.
Okay. So ngayon po, how it can help in our environmental management and how it is important in nourishing our children. First of all, ang aming pong, kung nakita nyo kanina, yung aming plastic waste management system ay malaking bagay sa pagbawas ng basura na naitatapon sa ilog o iba pang anyong tubig na meron po tayo sa mga drainage canal at irrigation at sa iba pang pampublikong lugar ay nabawasan yung mga basurang plastic na naitatapon. At particular po dito yung mga basura sa schools, especially sa mga children natin, yung kapag kumain sila ng mga chichirya, biscuit, mga sachet, ito po yung mga klase ng plastic na aming pinoproseso para maging paso. Ngayon naman po, sa kabilang banda, ang amin naman pong composting facility, sa halip na ang mga nabubulok o mga biodegradable waste ay nakakalat at nangangamoy sa kalye ay nagagamit pa natin upang maging organic fertilizer o soil amendment na tinatawag na mahalaga para magkaroon tayo ng ligtas na pagkain sa mga chemicals. Ayan. Gaano po ito kaimportante sa ating mga kabataan? Base sa pag-aaral at sa alam naman po nating lahat, ang kabataan ay isa sa mga vulnerable people in our community. They are very dependent, fragile, at kung ano lang ang ipatupad sa kanila, yung kanilang susundin. So in case of poor governance, they can surely be lack of education, prone sila to poverty and lack of social protection, and lack of health and nutrition. So we in the government are tasked to promote health and safety and enhance the right of the people to a balanced ecology. On the other hand, katulad ng objective ng summit na ito, to provide awareness on early childhood health and nutrition, children can easily be educated. Halimbawa, with our project, if we teach our children how to properly manage waste, for sure, they can be a big contributor to the success of this project. Wala pong kokontra, pero mas madali po yatang turuan ng mga kabataan. Kaya nga po kami ay in line to disseminate these projects to all schools through dialogues, forums, for them to be aware and eligible sa mga ganitong klase ng proyekto. Ang aming proyekto ay makakapagturo sa ating mga kabataan how to consume food properly and later on how to manage waste. For example, if they consume food na may mga packaging katulad nga ng mga nabanggit ko kanina, they can easily segregate it thinking na ginagawa itong paso ng aming munisipyo kaya dapat inihiwalay ko ito. At halimbawa naman, if they consume food like fruits and vegetable, they can easily say, maaari pala itong maging pataba sa aming mga pananim, kaya hindi ito dapat inihahalo sa ibang basura. Kung ang ating mga kabataan ay vulnerable, kailangan lang nating itaas ang antas ng kanilang kaalaman upang sa ganoon, sa halip na maging vulnerable, ay sila pa ang ating makakatulong through community involvement upang isaayos ang ating komunidad. Ang mga kabataan ay maaari pang maging leader na sa mga makakalikasang gawain katulad ng pagtatanim ng puno, urban gardening, waste segregation, yung wag lang magkalat, maituro lang natin sa ating mga kabataan ay napakalaking bagay na. And then how to use mga renewable energy. And then, bukod pa po sa mga proyektong ito, ang pamahalaang bayan ng Talavera po ay nagpapatupad din ng pagbabawal sa paggamit ng mga sandbags at styrofoam. Ito ay upang makatulong sa pagbabawas ng basura. Malaking porsyento rin kasi ng basura ang nanggagaling talaga sa plastic at iba't ibang klase ng mga disposable na mga styro na food packaging. Yan. And then nakikipag-ugnayan din kami sa mga importanteng association katulad ng ASCII sa aming na nakipag-ugnayan naman sa Coca-Cola upang makuha ang lahat naman ng klase ng plastic bottles and tin cans. Yan. Yan yung mga bagay. And then, lastly, meron pa po kami yung Halls in Philippines. Ito po yung gumagawa ng semento kung saan tinatanggap naman nila ang lahat ng klase ng basura. Doon namin itinatapon ng iba naming mga hindi nabubulok na basura. Marami pa pong mga makakalikasang proyekto ang ipapatupad ng pamahalaang bayan at inaasahan ko po na ang mga kabataan ay makakatulong namin upang ipatupad ito ng maayos, hindi lang para sa ating henerasyon, kung hindi pati na rin sa mga susunod pa. Napakahalaga po ng role ng mga kabataan para ma-sustain, ma-maintain ang ating environment. Maraming salamat po at sana po ay may natutunan kayo sa aking pagbabahagi na ito. So sa ngalan po ulit ng aking Mayor Narito Santos Jr. ay sana po ay maraming salamat.
Thank you, Ma'am Lilibeth, for presenting to us the initiatives of the Municipality of Talavera. Sabi niyo nga po, napaka-critical ng itong programa nito, ng environmental health program ninyo is very critical and important to nourishing children. We saw yung step-by-step process and even kung ano nga ba yung nagiging byproducts ng inyong environmental waste. Na nakita natin yung plant boxes na may branding ng Talavera, which is very encouraging din po, no? Siguro pag nakabisita tayo ng Talavera, and we would see this around the local government unit. We also saw yung nasabi nga po or na-present ni Ma'am Lilibeth or ni Engineer Lilibeth po yung sa environmental management, yung sa plastics, so yung waste natin na ang nangyayari po is we maintain the cleanliness of water, no, and other water forms na talaga pong nakaka-contribute. Alam natin pag panahon ng dengue, isa yan sa nagiging sources o yung mga malapit po sa mga ilog na madami pong basura. And for sure, malaki yung nagiging epekto nito sa health ng mga bata sa inyong LGU. Nakakatuwa po yung nasabi ninyong partnership with your schools, and for sure yung mga centers po natin ay pwedeng maging partners dito. Yung pagkakaroon po ng dialogue, sabi nga po ni Ma'am, yung mga bata, sila yung vulnerable, pero ang mahalaga ay itaas ang kanilang kaalaman kasi sabi nga baka mas madali pa silang turuan kaysa sa iba po na makakatulong sa pagpapalaganap, and very important na na-mention po ni Ma'am Lilibeth is sustainability ng ating programa na hindi po siya titigil lang sa ating henerasyon pero magpapatuloy pa po sa mga susunod na mga henerasyon. Okay, so bago po tayo magpatuloy, did you know that Talavera was also awarded the National Nutrition Council's Crown title for strengthening their first 1,000 days program and has supported this with sustainable means through their Gulayan program. Okay? Para po sa ating mga tigapanood sa Facebook, kung kayo po ay may katanungan para kay Ma'am Lilibeth, pakitype lang po sa ito sa ating comment section sa aming Facebook Live. Pero meron po tayong mga nakaabang na program officers para ipunin ang mga ito at itatanong po natin ito sa ating open forum. Muli, maraming salamat, Ma'am Lilibeth. Okay? Now let us move forward to our next speaker. The city of Canlaon was recognized as one of the best local government units during the Healthy Pilipinas Awards for Healthy Communities in 2022 for its multi-sectoral approach in the reduction of malnutrition. With its increased allocation of budget in their City Nutrition Action Plan, capacity building for workers such as barangay health workers and barangay nutrition scholars, and integrated food production, they saw an increase in the number of exclusively breastfed infants, a decrease in low birth weight prevalence, and a decrease in underweight prevalence. To present the initiatives of Canlaon City, let us welcome their nutrition program coordinator, Mr. Rodney Zamora.
Thank you, Ma'am Car. Good morning to each and everyone, to our Barangay and Local Social Welfare Development Officers Summit. So thank you also ECCD Council for this opportunity to share some of Canlaon City's program in nutrition. So it is my honor to present our entry during the Healthy Pilipinas Awards for Healthy Communities 2022. It was spearheaded by the Department of Health. So Canlaon City's multi-sectoral approach in the reduction of malnutrition was recognized as one of the top 5 entries in Nutrition and Physical Activity Award category. So undernutrition has always been one of the biggest problems in Canlaon City, and the reduction in the prevalence of underweight and underweight children has been one of the main focus in the fight against malnutrition. So the city has initiated several projects, programs, and activities that directly and indirectly address malnutrition to ensure a healthier and well-nourished community. So these programs involves a multi-sectoral approach: the City Population Office, City Agriculture Office, City Social Welfare and Development Office, City Health Office, with the cooperation of the 12 barangays as well as non-government organizations of our Nutrition Committee. So as what you can see in the graph, from 2019, so Canlaon City was one of the most nutritionally at risk LGUs in Central Visayas. That was 14 years ago. So from 2009, Canlaon City ranked first out of the 16 cities in Region 7 with a malnutrition rate of 11.34%. So throughout the years, as our interventions were organized, so the 2019 data shows that our malnutrition rate already bumaba na po siya. Tapos, ranked 9 na po kami out of the 16 cities. So to prevent further degradation of the community's nutrition status, Canlaon City's investment in projects such as that not only treats malnourished but also prevent malnutrition. So some of the projects and programs that are implemented in Canlaon City in the reduction of malnutrition are the following but not limited to. So first is the conduct of Pabasa sa Nutrition. We already updated it to Aido Ko Sinanay, both barangay and city funded. So barangay at city funded po yung Aido Ko Sinanay namin. So nandito rin yung inclusion of nutrition education in pre-marriage counseling, establishment of rehabilitation center for malnourished children or malward. Okay. So balik lang po tayo doon sa slide ng Aido Ko Sinanay. Yes, yan po. So our target for the Aido Ko Sinanay were our pregnant and lactating mothers. So for the next slide, makikita po natin na ito, yung nasa top portion, yan po yung ating DA sa ating Department of Agriculture Technician and High Value Crops Coordinator. Nagbibigay po sila ng mga seedlings to pregnant mothers para itanim nila. Tapos our High Value Crop coordinator discussed about the importance of backyard gardening. So, at the lower left photo po, andyan po yung ating DSWD training focal. Sila po yung nagdi-discuss ng how parang income generating for our mothers. So tuturo po sila ng how to make a tocino, pork tocino. And then at the lower right, makikita po natin na yung PNP, ini-invite din natin po sila. So sila po yung nag-discuss ng VAUSI. So siya po yung VAUSI focal, empowering women po to fight against violence against women and children. So for our pre-marriage orientation and counseling, so the inclusion of nutrition education during pre-marriage counseling has also been equipped. We equipped the would-be couple to know about the importance of proper nutrition. So the following topics were discussed and emphasized during the sessions. The importance of good nutrition during the first 1,000 days, from pregnancy until the child's second birthday, and then the Pinggang Pinoy, a quick and easy guide on the amount of food during mealtime and additional calories during pregnancy and lactating. And the 10 Commandments, a simple and easy to remember guidelines to address and prevent malnutrition and diet-related non-communicable diseases. Sa previous photo pala, yun po yung, nag-organize po kami ng breastfeeding support group. Sila po yung mga Unified Women's Organization. So sila po yung partners namin in advocating about breastfeeding, exclusive breastfeeding for the first 6 months and then continuous breastfeeding with complementary feeding up to 2 years old. So next is the Rehabilitation Center for Malnourished Children. So the establishment and maintenance of our Rehabilitation Center for Malnourished Children, or the RCMC, also aids in the reduction of undernourished children. So the identified undernourished children through the Operation Timbang Plus will be referred and rehabilitated in the MAL ward. So the MAL ward, as one of the moment, can accommodate 3 undernourished children at a time. So yan po yung MAL ward namin. Meron din po kaming vegetable garden. So next is the increased budget in nutrition. So a budget, so as what you can see, from 2015, we only have 435,000. And last year, we already have 5,315,190. So it shows that the city officials of Canlaon City and nutrition workers support and are committed in the reduction of malnutrition rate in our city. So we just continue to advocate about the importance of proper nutrition to our City Nutrition Council members and other department heads, and they will just also share their they will also do their part and support our nutrition programs. So next is the capacity development. So noon kasi nakita namin na hindi pa masyadong trained yung aming mga nutrition workers and staff. So ito po, makikita natin sa screen. So we conducted training and orientation on EOPT, and then Aido Ko Sinanay training for BNS and midwives, training and refresher on nutrition program management and nutrition and in emergencies for Barangay Nutrition Committee and other officials, training and refresher on infant and young child feeding and World Health Organization Child Growth Standard for BNS and RHMs, and training and refresher on Barangay Nutrition Scholars Basic Course for BNSS, and the training on Philippine Integrated Management of Acute Malnutrition, or the PMAM, for BNSS, midwives, and PHN. So sa next slide, makikita po natin sa ating Field Health Services Information System or FHSIS data. So this is a comparison from 2014 to 2019. So for infant age 6 months seen from 2014, there are 1,283, and 2019 that was 1,047. And for the exclusive breastfed infant until 6 months, so from 2014 that is 934, and 2019 834. So the exclusive breastfeeding percentage from 2014 from 72.8%, nag-increase po siya ng 79.66%. Sa amin naman pong low birth weight prevalence, from 23.05%, bumaba na po siya to 11.53%. For our facility-based delivery percentage, from 55.44%, naging 89.34% na po siya. So next is our integrated community food production. So the adoption and implementation of the ICFP from the National Anti-Poverty Commission started in 2016, and we have 20 beneficiaries, 20 families per barangay. The program aims to make nutritious food readily available in the household of the beneficiaries. So the beneficiaries of this program were carefully selected through a survey identifying the poorest of the poor. So the program includes the distribution of seeds for backyard and community garden, provision of garden tools, equipments, materials, fruit, tree, seedling, and livestock such as goat, and then goat dispersal and distribution. So next is our cooking demonstration. So the conduct of cooking demonstration to selected barangays with high prevalence of stunting and wasting. So it was participated by the mothers with their undernourished child. So we teach the mothers how to cook simple recipes that are easy to prepare, nutritious, affordable, and locally available ingredients. So nakikita natin sa picture, yung ginawa po namin dyan is yung tortang utanon or tortang mga veggies. So next is the 5K sa unang 1K. So the 5K sa unang 1K was formally launched last September 8, 2021. This was the commitment of our city mayor, Jose Chubasco B. Cardenas, when he mentioned during his inspirational message during the culmination of the 47th Nutrition Month with the theme Malnutrition, Patuloy na Labanan, First 1,000 Days Tutukan. So makikita po natin dyan sa lower portion ng photo, yung tarpaulin po natin is yung sa 2021 pa po na theme. So our city mayor committed that he will give a total of 5,000 pesos to all pregnant and lactating women as long as they meet the criteria. So meron pong criteria yung pagbibigay po ng 5K. So through the efforts and support of our mayor, while he was still a vice mayor, his office was already able to provide incentives to all facility-based delivery since 2014. So ganyan po ka-supportive yung aming city mayor. So as long as the mother was able to attend the pabasa sa nutrisyon. So isa sa requirement namin is nakapag-attend yung mother sa pabasa sa nutrisyon. So now we already have ito si nanay. So sa next slide, we could see, ito po yung booklet namin sa 5K sa unang 1K. So it already contains mga data such as yung growth monitoring chart po para sa child, yung babae at lalaki, nandyan po sa booklet na yan. Kasing laki lang po yan ng notebook. So parang ECCD card na rin po namin yan. So next slide shows the criteria for the 5K sa unang 1K. So yan po ang requirement on how to avail the 5K sa unang 1K. So first, you must be a resident of the barangay of Canlaon City for more than 8 months. The next, during pregnancy, with the idol ko si nanay, the mother must have attended the training. Next is, dapat complete po yung prenatal visits niya. There are 4 quality prenatal visits, so dapat mag-complete po niya yun. And then dapat po sa facility-based delivery po. Either sa lying-in dito sa city namin or sa hospital. And then, we also give incentive to fathers kapag sumasama sila sa kanilang mga misis na nanganganak. Kasi nakita namin na iba yung support kapag nandyan talaga yung partner. Also, to promote shared parenthood. So next is the exclusive breastfeeding for 6 months. Now this is the lactating. So the child must be exclusively breastfed for 6 months. Next is the dapat complete yung vaccine ng bata during the first 6 months or must have availed. And then the parents must also be vaccinated or fully vaccinated with COVID-19 vaccine. And then we have the monthly weighing po. That is for the first 6 months. So dapat 6 na monthly weighing din po. So for the 6 to 24 months, dapat fully immunized na po yung bata. And then proper complementary food and continuous breastfeeding until the child turns 2 years old. So, and then the next is the monthly weighing po. So that is 18 monthly weighings. So yan po, total po yan lahat is 5,000. So the amount it will be given by the city mayor's office. So next is the Sikad Saya ug Tikang. So the City Nutrition Council organized an income generating project last December 12, 2021. And the activities were fun walk, fun ride or bike, and Zumba. And we had a registration fee. So the proceeds for this activity is given to selected undernourished children in a form of vitamins and micronutrient powder, supplement, and food. So our challenge to the nutrition workers, especially if their local chief executive is not supportive to the nutrition programs, is for them to continue to educate and advocate to their local chief executive that investing in nutrition is a good investment. Not because it is a good advocacy, but because they recognize the importance that investing in nutrition, and they need to serve the people and serving them through the delivery of quality nutrition services. So a multi-sectoral approach in the fight against malnutrition is the key to a healthier community. So in behalf of our City Mayor, Jose Chubasco B. Cardenas, thank you ECCD Council for this opportunity to share our programs. So we have this Padayon sa Nutrition for a healthier future generation. Salta Nutrition, Salta Canlaon. Thank you.
Okay, maraming salamat po, Sir Zamora, for sharing the initiatives of Canlaon City. Marami, ayokong unahan mamaya yung open forum natin kasi po pag nag-summarize na ako, baka maunahan ko yung mga tanong ng ating mga participants. So para po sa ating mga tigapanood sa Facebook, kung kayo ay may katanungan para kay Sir Zamora, pakitype lang po ito sa ating comment section sa Facebook Live. Meron po tayo mga program officers na nakaabang dito dahil susunod na po ang ating open forum. Okay, sige po. So we have a few questions. Yung iba po actually meron din po ako mga personal questions dahil curious din po ako sa mga naging initiatives po. No? So first po kay Ma'am Lilibeth, with behavioral change and behavioral adjustment sa ating community ay hindi po madali. Very important po dito is yung pag-communicate or yung pag-advocate natin sa barangay, no, sa ating mga constituents. So, pwede niyo po bang ma-share sa atin kung ano po yung naging proseso niyo sa mga advocacy ninyo patungkol po sa inyong environmental programs? Sige. Ma'am, Lilibeth, naka-mute pa po ata kayo? Sige po.
Sorry po,
Okay na
sorry.
po.
So, tama ka, Miss Cara. Ang pinakamahirap talaga when it comes to solid waste management ay yung behavior ng ating mga constituents talaga. Napakahirap po talaga nito. So, what we are doing, talagang bumababa po kami sa barangay. Iniisa-isa namin sila. Although, andun pa rin po kami sa proseso ng pagbabago sa kanila. Kahit medyo gagawin po natin itong paulit-ulit. And then, bukod pa po sa aming pagbabarangay, ay nag-formulate din kami ng mga brochure para kanila mabasa. And then, siguro naman, pag sa mga ganun, may mabasa silang kung ano, ay maitatama nila ang kanilang mga behavior.
Thank you po, Ma'am Lilibeth. Sige po. Next question naman po ay kay Sir Rodney, no? Sir Rodney, kanina na-present niyo po sa atin yung rehabilitation center po for malnourished children. Nasabi niyo po na may duration sila doon. Can you explain or expound more on how does the program in the rehabilitation center go about?
Okay, so thank you for that question po, Ma'am Car. So sa aming RCMC po, kapag na-identify na po yung isang bata na malnourished, especially if severe, ina-admit po namin doon sa malward namin. Tapos funded naman po yung malward, may budget kami sa LCPC tsaka sa GAD for the supplementary feeding. Or we feed the child hanggang sa ma-rehabilitate na po yung child. So, depende po sa severity ng depende po sa severity ng pagka-malnourished ng bata. So, doon po, weekly weight, may naman po kami doon, may timbangan, tsaka height board. So, yun po.
Sir Rodney,
Yes po.
doon ba sila nagsistay for like the whole duration with with the caregiver, with the parents? Meron po bang ganong arrangement?
Yes po. Kapag na-refer na po yun ng aming BNS, yung child na malnourished, so we ask permission to the mother and we explain po the situation po for the mothers. So in-explain po namin sa mga mothers na yung child nila is malnourished. So for the meantime, ina-admit po namin doon. But most of the time, kasi hindi naman sila nagtatagal, magre-request talaga sila na uuwi na lang sila, doon na lang nila alagaan yung kanilang bata. Basta, so doon naman po sa malward, ini-educate naman po namin yung mga mothers or parents na kung ano mga dapat kainin. So in-explain po namin doon sa Pinggang Pinoy, from Go, Grow, and Glow. Tapos, yun, nakikinig naman po yung mga mothers.
Okay po. Thank you po, Sir Rodney. Sige. Kay Ma'am Lilibeth naman po, no, with implementation, alam po natin that minsan the plan is different from how we implement, tapos iba din po yung lumalabas sa ating monitoring. No, kumusta po o kaya, or can you share with us yung with regards to how you monitor the implementation of your programs po or whether it's with segregation or dun po sa composting po ninyo sa inyong local government unit? Ay, sige po. Ma'am, naka-mute po kayo ulit. Sige, unmute lang po.
Ayun na
Ayan,
lang.
okay na po.
Sorry po, sorry. And then, yung ano po namin, syempre, yung properly scheduling of kung kailan ba dapat yung nabubulok, kailan yung hindi nabubulok. And then, how we monitor, syempre po, yung dun sa aming track, tinatanong ko yung mga drivers natin, kumusta yung barangay ganito, okay ba sila? And then, kung kapag ka hindi pa okay, yun talaga yung tinututukan naming mga barangays.
Sige po. With that, no, I know na malaking component po with implementation and with monitoring ay yung pagkakaroon po ng ating in budget dito po sa ating implementation. Can we ask po or can you share about that po?
Sa aming LGU po, meron kami talagang separate fund for solid waste management. Talaga yun yung ginagamit namin for implementation. Separated talaga siya from other offices.
Okay, so talagang important po, no, similar with
Yes.
that of mga ECCD programs, yung iba po naka-separate din, no? Dako tayo kay Sir Rodney from sa Canlaon po. Nakwento niyo po, Sir Rodney, from 435,000 initial na budget niyo po, no, dito sa program na ito ay nagkaroon ng increase to 5.3 million. Can you share kung ano po? Na-mention, initially may na-mention po kayo, sabi niyo, nanggagaling sa LCPC. We also know that meron pong nakukuha or pwedeng mapagkuhanan po yung GAD fund natin. But we know that the challenges of local government units pag sa LCPC kasi we're talking about all children, hindi lang po 0 to 4. And pero meron tayong nakitang focus dun sa 1,000 days na program.
So sa increase in budget naman po, so we continue to advocate to our local chief executive and other CNC members na dagdagan po yung nutrition budget, especially na nakita namin na importante talaga yung proper nutrition for a child. So we continue to advocate hanggang sa nadagdagan, and then we also advocate to our other department heads. So humihingi kami, ma'am, baka pwede namang dagdagan to yung budget nyo. Tapos nagipag-partner kami sa namin, sa mga, especially sa DA, yung mga identified malnourished children. Binibigay namin yung list sa kanila. So sila na yung nagbibigay ng mga seedlings or how to plant how to make a backyard garden sa yung mga backyard gardening nila. So we innovate naman po sa mga backyard gardens namin kasi mayroon nang yung mga 1.5 na bottles ng Coke. So yun ginagawa ng sinasali sa backyard garden kapag walang land na naman po yung family. So yung 5.3 million naman po is kasali naman po doon yung other sectors. So, sinama na namin doon yung budget from DA, from LSWD, from the city mayor. So, sa LCPC, sa GAD, yun. Combined na po yun.
Thank you.
Medyo,
Yes, pa.
so, medyo malaki din yung namin kasi may wages naman po yung mga workers namin dito. So, medyo malaki talaga yung amount namin.
Okay. Thank you, Sir Rodney. No? So, dito, balik po tayo sa setting naman po ng Talavera. And initially, when I introduced Talavera, we were highlighting po yung environmental health services po ninyo, Ma'am Lilibeth. But we also know na pagdating sa nutrition, magkaakibat po yan, no? Yung environment po natin and yung nutrition. Kasi like Sir Rodney mentioned yung sa urban gardening natin or yung backyard gardening. Meron po bang nagiging coordination or nagkakaroon ng collaboration between your environmental services, ma'am, and yun dun po sa nutrition? Kasi nasabi po is yung meron kayong gulayan na program sa Talavera. Sige po. Pa-unmute lang po ulit, ma'am, para po marinig po.
Ayun.
Ayan, okay na po.
Lagi na lang. Ayun. Ayun, medyo partner talaga kami when it comes to gulayan sa barangay program. Kung makikita ninyo yung aming paso na ginagawa, yun po mismo yung ginagamit kadalasan ng mga barangay for urban gardening. Kasi doon nila tinatanim po talaga yung mga gulay. And then, yung gulayan sa barangay po talaga namin is collaborative po talaga ng agriculture, ng Menro, and the health. So, including the nutrition office. Ayan. So, pati criteria nun, pati yung lahat kung paano namin i-evaluate yung barangay, ay talagang collaborative talaga.
Pwede niyo pong i-share, ma'am, yun dun sa criteria po with kung may beneficiaries ba kayong pinipili or sino po yung makakasali or makakakuha ng ganito po?
So, ang aming gulayan sa barangay kasi three categories kasi siya. So, meron tayong gulayan sa barangay. So, the whole community ay merong award. So, meron pa itong category for large barangay, for urban barangay, for small barangay. And then, meron ding criteria for individual o yung gulayan sa bakuran naman na tinatawag. So, it includes talaga yung paggawa ng mga mother din talaga din sa kanilang bakuran. And then, meron ding gulayan sa paaralan. So, talagang ano siya, medyo comprehensive kumbaga. Lahat ng nasasakop ng Talavera ay inaano namin na mag-participate sa gulayan sa barangay.
Okay, maganda po no, nakakatuwa yung parang 3 categories, yung gulayan sa barangay, sa individual, pati dun sa paaralan.
Yes.
Question lang po ma'am, dun sa barangay is all access ba? Lahat ba nakakapag-access dun sa barangay? Meron bang like selected lang po yung pwedeng pumunta or mag-contribute? Ano po yung ganun po?
No, talagang kasama silang lahat kasi ang mga barangay ay anong tawag dito? Talagang ni-require sila na every household ay bibigyan nila ng seedlings para alagaan nila. And then, para pag during evaluation, ay binibilang talaga namin kung ilang bahay ba ang merong gulay. Kasi nga, ito ay nanggaling talaga sa barangay.
Sige po. Dako naman tayo dun sa parang urban or backyard gardening naman po doon sa atin sa Canlaon City. Now, Sir Rodney, can you share more? Nasabi niyo po kanina in partnership, I think, with DA, yung pag-distribute po ng mga seedlings. Can you share more about yung implementation po nito?
Sige po. So, yung sa ano naman po namin, yung sa backyard gardening, during every idol ko sinanay namin, ini-invite po namin yung agriculture technician. So, sila po yung nagdi-discuss about backyard gardening. So, at the same time, after nila mag-discuss, namimigay po sila ng ng mga seedlings. Tapos, seeds and seedlings. So, tapos yung assigned naman po na uh, uh, DA technician, sila na po yung nagmo-monitor kung naitanim ba talaga yung binibigay nila ng mga seeds. So, may close monitoring po talaga yon.
So paano po yun, sir, with the monitoring? Like, meron bang benefits pag, nagawa niyo to? Or meron bang, in a way, warning? May ganun po bang nangyayari sa implementation na pag hindi pa po na pa-plant or hindi pa po na itatanim yung naibigay?
Wala naman pong punishment talaga. So, we just encourage our mothers para makatulong naman po sa kanilang mga gastusin kasi kapag may backyard garden ka, mas ma-lessen na po yung expenses nyo sa pagkain. So, yung iba na lang po yung pag-allocate ng money nila instead of buying other expensive mga 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 anong tawag nito? Other foods na parang ulam nila. So pasensya medyo.
Okay lang pa.
So, no. So para sa ulam nila, so they just get it to their backyard. So we strongly advocate po diyan.
Okay. So parang ano po talaga, no, reminding or talagang pag-encourage din po, no, it's very we see this in both implementations of the environmental health program of Talavera as well as the nutritional, yung sa pag-reduction talaga ng malnutrition sa Canlaon. Sige, punta naman po tayo dahil medyo napag-usapan natin yung income generating. I know from the implementation of Talavera, meron siyang ganun na aspect, no? Kasi po, given na madami pong na-produce from the Gulayan program, yun po yung na-research ko po. No, sa it's part of dun sa sustainability din po ng programa. Can you share po, Ma'am Lilibeth?
Yung income from syempre po halos buong barangay po kasi ay natataniman nila. And then yung minsan sumusobra na ito sa pangangailangan ng mga tao. Kaya yung iba po ay naibebenta pa ng barangay for profit din po nila. And then pagdating doon sa halimbawa yun sa mga paso namin, yun hindi siya income generating. Doon naghihintay kami sa mga barangay na magpapalit ng mga plastic sa kanila. Ang ginagawa naman ng mga barangay ay nagpapalit sila ng mga food or other kaya parang may rin siya sa nutrition. Kumbaga papalitan nila ng bigas yung mga plastic na napoproduce ng mga bahay ganun.
Okay, so parang addressing din po talaga yung household waste, no? Yung household na naproproduce na waste natin. Hindi lang po yung sa schools and sa centers. Sige. So, punta tayo kay Sir Rodney. Meron na-mention si Sir Rodney patungkol din po sa income generating programs. No? Sa inyo, yung na-mention niyo po kanina is yung pagturo, yung mga cooking demo. Can you share more about that, sir, yung sa implementation po nito?
So yung sa iba po yung sa cooking demo namin tsaka iba rin po yung yung income generating project. So I'll just explain po sa aming cooking demonstration. So sa aming cooking demonstration, so funded po yun during Nutrition Month. So we select the top 3 barangays with high prevalence of stunting and wasting. So doon pinapatawag po ng aming mga BNS yung mga concerned mothers, tapos umattend naman po sila. So yun, we teach the mothers how to cook that specific recipe. So yung masarap, yung appealing to the eyes sa mga bata, colorful, tsaka nutritious naman po, tsaka affordable yung ingredients. So yun po yung pinipili namin. And then for our income generating project naman po, so we have this yung dance, fun walk, tsaka bike. So yun po yung income generating project namin sa city. So yung proceed naman po noon is binili namin ng vitamins and micronutrient powder, supplement, and food for the malnourished children. So since we also advocate it to our different barangays, may mga barangays naman po kami na gumawa ng kanilang mga income generating projects. So yung isa sa mga barangays namin, may chair rental po sila. So bumili po sila ng mga chairs, tapos napaparent po sila ng mga chairs. So yung income naman po doon, sinasali nila sa nutrition programs nila. Next is we also have fish pond. So we have the tilapias. So I think marami pong barangays namin na may fish pond na may tilapia. Tapos kapag lumaki na, yun tinitinda nila. And then yung income naman po doon is sinasali nila sa nutrition programs. Yung iba naman po kapag hindi nabibili, sinasali nila sa feeding program ng barangay.
Thank you, Sir Rodney, for sharing kung paano nga ba umiikot yung ating ginagawang programa na from our programs for income generating na pumapasok po for funds sa nutrition na eventually nagiging produce din po. Nakikita natin yung effect sa mga bata, yung micronutrients na naibibigay natin sa kanila. Sige po. At this point, meron pang a few more questions. So, meron pong nagtanong with regards to the monitoring system sa una or yung 5K sa unang 1K. Sir Rodney, can you share po with doon sa paano nga ba natin ginagawa or paano natin ini-implement yung monitoring system, na kung meron po ba tayong pagtingin sa saan napupunta yung ginagamit na funds or yung naibibigay nating funds ng pamilya. Meron bang criteria with regards to that?
Wala naman po. As long as na-meet na-meet lang po yung parent yung mga criteria na ni-set namin. So, yung parent na po yung bahala na pumili sila na po yung bahalang sa expenses nila doon. Basta yung sa amin is, sa monitoring naman po, may mga health workers naman po kami nagmo-monitor. May mga BNSS kami, yung aming breastfeeding support group. Of course, yung sa pinakita ko na yung criteria, so may nagsasign po doon, may pumipirma po doon kung na-comply ba nila. Tapos, kapag na-comply nila, doon pinipirmahan na, tapos yun, pwede sila maka-claim doon. Pero hindi ko na-mention na yung ano pala, yung criteria na yun is dapat ma-comply nila yung nasa taas bago sila maka-claim doon sa ibaba. So dapat kompleto yung sa taas, staggered kasi yung pagbigay namin, kasi hindi natin malalaman kapag na-receive na ng parent yung kapag instant 5K talaga yung ibinigay. So we can't make sure na healthy talaga yung sapat ba yung bibigay nila ng care, or wastong nutrition ba yung naibigay nila sa kanilang mga bata. So kaya staggered yung pagbibigay po ng 5K. So step by step po yun. So yun, may mga health workers naman po kami na naka-assign per barangay. May mga health workers, midwives, breastfeeding support group, tsaka vina-validate po ito.
Thank you, Sir Rodney, for sharing more on yun. Nakita ko nga po dun sa chart or dun sa form na ng 5K sa unang 1K is yung parang by 500s po siya over a span of sa pregnancy, dun sa lactating, and then 6 to 24 months po na edad ng bata. Sige po. Nakita po natin sa implementations both of Talavera and Canlaon how multi-sectoral from sa Talavera kay Ma'am Lilibeth na siya specifically from Menro, pero merong kaakibat na implementation with their nutrition na nakikita natin na hindi lang po nakakaapekto. Pag pinag-usapan natin ng environment, hindi lang naman po mga bata ang nakakapag-benefit, kahit na sila po yung talaga nakikita nating vulnerable sector pagdating po sa ating mga programa. We see how it affects the whole community, na empower natin yung community pagdating sa pagkakaroon ng gulayan sa barangay, gulayan ng individual, gulayan sa paaralan, na hindi lang po natatali sa isang lugar yung ating pag-implement. Which we also see in Canlaon, doon po sa implementation nila Sir Rodney, na hindi lang po yung bata mismo ang tinuturuan natin, kundi pati yung mga magulang. We capacitate them, even give us pagbigay po ng seedlings, yung paggamit ng mga equipment na kakailanganin po nila sa pagpapalaganap ng mga halaman ng kanilang tanim, na nakakatulong sa supply. Na-address natin yung supply and demand sa ating pagkain. Naalala ko po doon sa ating ECCD Council na 2023 Early Years Fair na launch, na na-mention po yan ni Governor Kuwa ng ULAP, na sinasabi na kailangan natin ma-address yung supply and demand side. Hindi po pwedeng iisa lang. We have to educate parents, educate caregivers na sila yung magkakaroon ng tamang demand for proper health, quality healthcare and nutrition sa kanilang mga barangay. That would also affect yung supply natin, na tayo mula sa mga local government units yung makakaapekto nito. Baka po, sige, at this point, I'd like to ask some parting message or parang huling tips po mula sa ating mga resource persons. Can I first ask Ma'am Lilibeth?
Yan. Unmute ko na siya. And then, naano ko. And then, yun nga, pagdating sa medyo ang priority talaga ng mga local government units ay not only yung mga kabataan lang but for the rest of the whole constituents ng aming LGU. So yun nga, medyo ang tinitingnan talaga natin ay yung health and sanitation talaga pagdating sa amin. And then next na lang siguro yung mga income, yung mga ganun. Basta't ang priority natin ay yung kanilang nourishment at saka yung ating kalinisan po talaga.
Okay, so mas addressing po talaga yung first yung needs. Tapos sunod yung parang talagang sa income generating and other. Kasi pag na-address naman po natin yung kanilang health,
Madali na lang.
kanilang nutrition, parang equipped na sila for the next level, kumbaga. Sige po, thank you po, Ma'am Lilibeth. Can I go to Sir Rodney Zamora?
Yeah, so sa investment in nutrition naman po natin is hindi natin masyado makita kaagad yung mga effect ng pag-allocate natin ng budget sa nutrition, pero healthier children, with healthier children, we will have also a healthier future generation. So sabi nga ni Dr. Rizal nga, ang kabataan ang pag-asa ng ating bayan. So ibahin po natin yan ng konti. So ang masustansyang kabataan ang tunay na pag-asa ng ating bayan. So yan po. Thank you.
Thank you, Sir Rodney. Ay muli, maraming salamat po sa ating mga napakagaling at informative na mga speakers, si Director Carza, si Ma'am Lilibeth, and si Sir Zamora. Salamat po sa inyong pagpapaunlak sa aming imbitasyon para sa summit. No? Kahit po ako maraming natutunan at nakita ko po kung ano po yung pwedeng maging initiatives ng other local government units. Marami pong nag-a-attend na mga local government units ngayon na hindi lang po mga PS or MS or CS or BNS, BHW, merong mga teachers or even mga private individuals. So we have participants from NGOs that could see this as a spark for initiative, no? Na mga collaborative initiatives nga din po talaga natin dito sa ating mga komunidad. We see the importance of addressing specific needs of our citizens, children, their families. Kasi po hindi naman po iisa ang mga pangangailangan nila. Iba-iba ang pangangailangan base din po sa konteksto ng bawat local government unit. Okay, so, but unfortunately, no, kahit po gustuhin po natin ipagpatuloy pa yung ating programa, we only have a limited time. Okay, so now before we close our program, I'd just like to give a few reminders for our participants today. After our live stream, we will post the link to the evaluation form on this for this summit on our official Facebook page. The link is currently flashed on your screen. So that's bit.ly/summit 2023 eval. Ulitin ko lang po, bit.ly/summit 2023 eval. Okay, so please make sure that all your information on the form, especially your active email address, is there. Okay, we will be sending your certificate of participation to the provided email address. Make sure that all the details are there. Kasi po, yung pagbabasihan po natin ay yung form. All details for the certificate will be based on the form. The form will be open for 3 days until Sunday, November 26, 11:59 p.m. The certificates will be sent to you at a later date or at a later date. So please make sure that your information is correct to prevent any more delays. We would like to thank all our participants who joined us in this year's Barangay and Local Social Welfare and Development Officers Summit entitled Building Collaborative Initiatives for Communities. We hope that the presentations and discussions have been meaningful and relevant to you. We'd like to acknowledge the participation of the following local government units. Shout out po tayo sa Gamu Isabela from Rafi or the Ramon Aboitiz Foundation Incorporated in Cebu. We have Santa Ignacia Tarlac. We have LGU Bawang, LGU Binangonan Rizal, Apari Cagayan, Maasin City, Southern Leyte, Alubijid, Misamis Oriental, Tium, Abra, Sanchez Mira, Pangasinan, Balete, Batangas, at Bagos City, Negros Occidental. Muli, amin pong ipopost sa ECCD Council official Facebook page ang link para sa evaluation, para sa form na ito, no? So, so make sure na kompleto po natin yung information na hinihingi sa ating form, lalong-lalo na po ang inyong active email address. Please make sure that it's an email address. So, ito po ay usually nag-end sa at gmail.com or at yahoo.com. Huwag niyo pong ibibigay yung physical address niyo po. Wala po tayong courier service for this program. Dito po ipapadala ang inyong certificate of participation at mananatili pong bukas ang form na ito hanggang November 26, 11:59 ng gabi. Next week, we will be sharing and posting activities for children on our official Facebook page. Mayroon po tayong physical activities for children, isang cooking demonstration from a mommy and her 2 sons, and even learning the ECCD Council song. Kaya abangan niyo po ang lahat ng ito. Again, this has been your Barangay and Local Social Welfare and Development Officers Summit host, Kara Uy, and it has been my pleasure being this year's host for you. May you have a healthy and nutrition-filled weekend. Maraming salamat po at paalam.